Ladies and gentlemen, I want to teach you something about the Philippines and how the work is done here. The men work very hard, number one, but they don't use electric chipping hammers. And if you'll notice, that's a column for a post. And in between is going to go a wrought iron fence, this fence here. But the thing that you should know is that when they build these columns, they don't put a block of styrofoam or wood in the column as a dead air space. And what that means is that this is going to give them an extra 2 or 3 hours per column, per side, to chip out the hole for this part of the fence. And this is what is known as the Philippine way to do business, to do work. This is the Philippines way, yeah? With the hammer, the martillo, and the nail, yeah?
Yeah.
And this is the tool. Mayan buntag. Okay, so now he's gonna start down here.
This is the pattern.
That's the cutout, yeah?
Yeah.
And that is a hardened steel nail, concrete nail?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the co-trabajo, yeah?
Mm.
And they'll have to go around the rebar. Now they do this. This is not a one-off thing that you see here. This is every column on every job, everywhere in the Philippines. And this is for multiple reasons, but I do believe that the best and most honest reason is it keeps these men working. Otherwise, they would have much less work per job, per fence. But I've never seen it done any other way. Now, they also have to go in about 3 inches, and then to get these bars to clear, so that one side will go in and then lock back out the other way. I'm going to give you a close-up, and then I'm going to let this man get back to work. Okay, and that's this is how fencing is installed in the Philippines. And this is what is known. Thank you, sir. Salamat. This is what is known as, when someone says we don't do it that way, we do it the Filipino way. This is the Filipino way. And it assures them, well, it'll assure these two men work for at least 3 extra days on this part of the job alone. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. There's 28 columns at least. So rather than put a block of styrofoam or a block of wood in there, they chisel it out. Mayan buntag. Mayan buntag pod. And that's how they build concrete walls and columns and fencing. And they'll actually wait until that fence is installed and then paint it, rather than paint them all before they do the installation. And here's an example of that. And this is the finished product. They take a little piece of welding rod and then they jam it in there somehow. And they weld it to a piece of rebar. Now this is unpainted, and now somebody will come along with a paintbrush and paint it all. Personally, I've never seen it done any other way. And thanks for watching my videos. This is construction in the Philippines, otherwise known as construction the Filipino way. I'm Bing Permy from Michael Fazio in the Philippines, baby.